A very, very warm welcome along, everybody. How is everyone doing on this very warm over here Friday afternoon? Goodness me, it's warm. I feel like I need a fan on me, but that would ruin the audio. So welcome into Gemma, to Tarados, to Joel. Welcome in, everybody. Salami Guy, Floor Inspect, Sora, Donald, Goofy, you've just woke up. How are you this morning? To the lovely Mariah, Salami Guy yet again. Combe, my roof is still leaking. It's being fixed on Monday, hopefully. Welcome in, Nick. Yes, Granbull has got no love at all in recent games. Gen 6, I think, was the last time you could get it before the league. Welcome in, Dom. How are you? It is super warm, I think, in a lot of places in the Northern Hemisphere at the moment. It is very, very warm here, though. Definitely a little bit warmer than I expected it to be. And Necromancy, Deadpool, everybody, warm welcome to each and every one of you. We're running Granbull today. We were supposed to have a Granbull video a couple of months ago. However, circumstances aligned meant that that video had to be shelved. So instead, we're just doing a run of it instead on stream. I'm doing very well, thank you, Ashley. My voice is a little bit knackered today, mostly because of the hay fever. The pollen count has shot right up because it's nice and sunny. How are we going to run this Granbull then? I think the first thing we need to do is have a look at our stats. So we are 21 HP at level 5. We're holding a berry with Scary Face, Tail Whip, Tackle, and that's it. No fourth move. Making a breakfast sandwich, that sounds glorious to me. I'm a little bit hot and flustered today, so my brain is not quite all there, and a breakfast sandwich sounds gorgeous. We've got 14 in attack, 11 in defense, 10 in special attack, 10 in special defense, and only 8 in speed. It is a very, very slow Pokemon, but we are in the fast experience group. And we also have a poll today. Do you want to see me try some Kaizo Ironmon? That is a challenge I have been interested in taking in a very long time. And we do have the overlay all made up, just in case people want to try it. Depending on how well Snubble does, we can think about doing some later. But without any further ado, let's get this run going. And our hidden power type, by the way, is Dark. We don't really need any kind of special hidden power for Granbull. Two-shot on our first Pokemon. Welcome in, IDK. What username to do? How are you today? Tech Hunter, you did make it in for the live stream. How are you? I hope you're having a great day. Kaizo Ironmons are ridiculously complicated. It's like one of the hardest Pokemon challenges you can do. So you still run a single Pokemon, but you can change your Pokemon at will, so to speak. So you can change your Pokemon to something else you see on a route, but you're only allowed one Pokemon at a time. It's very pleasant and sunny here too, but a little bit too warm for me, considering that next door have their heater on. And next door's heater bleeds through this wall. So I am melting in here at the moment. It's about 27 degrees in this room, which, goodness me, that's got to be 80s-ish Fahrenheit. It's very, very warm. I'm very toasty. I just hope my PC doesn't overheat. I've never done the challenge before, Kambe, which is why I'm interested to try it. Honestly, I'd rather take the wet today, Gemma. It is very warm. There's no breeze either. The air is still. Good morning, Seth. How are you today? Raining in Kent. That surprises me. Normally Kent gets quite good weather. Overcast in Nottingham. Nottingham had some really spectacular thunderstorms the other day. Welcome in, Nikolai. How are you today? Normal summer day in Tennessee. We definitely are getting into summer. I think we're through that fake spring now. To be fair, if the room wasn't quite as boiling as it is, I'd be having a whale of a time. Like, give me Cyprus in a heatwave, sort of 40, 41 degrees, and I'll be in my element. It's just because this room is so stuffy and there's no airflow. But I'll be bringing the big fan down as soon as stream is done. Just more incentive to get a good time. Oh, my allergies are all over the place at the moment. Ice and snow, no thank you. I can't stand the snow. Very much summer person, apart from the allergies. I mean, Pokemon Yellow's graphics aren't the best. Hello there, Luke. How are you today? Oh no, you've got COVID, Paul. I hope it clears up quickly for you. Seems to be going around again. Heavy lifting in 40 outside? That's illegal. See, I don't drive, and snow annoys me because public transport goes all over the place. Everybody, if you do have allergies, remember to take your allergy tablets if you can take them. Definitely that time of year. I'm not a big fan of yellow, personally. The Gen 1 engine just doesn't do it for me. I'm in walking-ish distance of a large supermarket. So my train station is like 30 seconds down the road from where I am. And then the supermarket is 30 seconds off next to the train station. Gold was my first Pokemon game. And you know what, we'll use our final berry here. Work is done for another week, and homemade chili for dinner with one of your mods sounds like a glorious start to your weekend. $5.10 for gym number 1. I fell out with Pokemon around about Gen 5 for a little bit. Off for a week at 7 PM? Marvellous. See, I fell out of blood with mostly Black and White 2. Oh no, your Zelda game didn't arrive. Please no spoilers for Tears of the Kingdom, anyone. I personally probably won't be playing it for a while. However, I know a lot of people will be. So we don't want any spoilers at all. Get the Purrs Cure Berry. You're going to be late to my birthday stream on Tuesday? You won't be late, I'll be starting early. Porygon Z's an interesting one to backport. It's one we've definitely thought about. Oh, for goodness sake, we're confused. And we missed. There we go. Oh no, a toothache. That's not good. Birthday stream is on Tuesday. You start in less than an hour, D1. Hopefully the day flies by. For all of you who work Monday to Friday, I really hope it goes very, very quickly. Yes, it is always worse at 2:30. That's dentist time. Job centre appointment at 3:15 PM on Tuesday. I hope it's a very quick appointment for you. I've got some plans for the birthday stream. We're going to be doing Mew in Crystal, Celebi in Crystal, and Jirachi in Fire Red. Among many other things as well. We might even do some shiny hunting in the newer games. Monday, then Wednesday to Saturday. At least you still get 2 days off of the week. Or do you? No, you only get 1 day off. No, you get 2 days off. Get rid of Scary Face. At the moment, for me, it's every single day I'm doing something work-related. I hope your knee recovers very quickly, Ashley. I hope it's not too bad for you either. Oh god, a new work coach appointment. They're always the worst. Can you stop bloody missing twice in a row? Oh, thank you, Salami Guy. 11:07 for you, Kanbei. That's a great time to work. Freelance piano teacher. I have not played piano in bloody years. I loved playing piano. Now, we're not fast enough to learn Swift, which is why we're taking this route through and doing the early rappel. Licky Tongue running red, 357 real time. Sounds about right for Licky Tongue. It's not the best, but it's by no means the absolute worst Pokemon. Good morning, Joanna. How are you today? I could never go back to Monday to Friday, I've got to be honest. It's not my cup of tea at all. We got burnt. How rude. It's lucky that's our last battle. No, this is our last battle. You're doing better than you was. Well, that is progress. Didn't mean to... Move! I want to get the berry! Move! She's going on my list. Summer does mean more planes. I've got no plans to go away this summer. Mostly because I can't afford it this year. The cos he lives has got to me. And there's our Psyduck. Gonna try biting it. Yeah. And let's yeet a Great Ball at it. Oh, 4 AM wake up call. That's generally when I'm going to bed. And now we're just waiting for a Paris. As Luke would call it, oui. Bonjour, monsieur oui. Or madame oui, I should say. Comment ça va? I do go to bed. Not very often, but I do. So yes, we have Psyduck and oui in our party now. Ooh, Belgium in January sounds like a very nice trip, I've got to be honest. Get all that Belgian chocolate. I cannot wait to get a move that is 100% accurate. Stop drinking my Snubble, whatever it is. I will undoubtedly not sleep very well. It's just a thing with me. I don't drink, but that's a genius idea. Going via the Eurostar. And we're confused. We didn't hit ourselves this time. One more, please. There. Oh, that was a little bit tighter than intended. But we're through. It's fine. We roll. The Eurostar is the Channel Tunnel train. So it goes from the United Kingdom over to France, and I think Belgium as well. That is true. It costs a fortune to get to London, no matter where you are in the country. Thank you for popping in, Sarados. I hope you have a great day. We got poisoned. Not happy about that. Let's go anti-clockwise this time. Oh, it goes to Amsterdam as well now. You mentioned this job about putting chocolates in boxes. It sounds incredibly tedious. I think Snubble's it's definitely a dog, we know that much. What type of dog, I will leave to everybody else's judgment. If only we had Rage, that Fury attack would have been fantastic for us. Gonna be level 18, pushing 19 for the gym, though. Probably a Bulldog. Yes, one with 4 legs and a snout. And a dress for some reason. Don't start. Oh, for goodness sake, we've been poisoned again. Now, I think we have zero hope at all of outspeeding the Scyther here. But we are level 19. Ooh, if we didn't crit there, we might have not got that win. But we did get the victory. Time of 13 minutes and a second. Let's take a heal and make our way towards Rival 2. What level do we evolve? I think it's in the 20s. I really should know these. Level 23, so we'll probably be a Granbull for... What's her face? Whitney. That sounds like a good name to give her. Poisoned again, for goodness sake. Winthrop, I think, is the name of the lady in the anime. Apologies for the flashing. Had no other choice but to take the heal there. Flashing is over. Yes, I think Winthrop is the lady in the anime who owned the Schnappabababababble. HMO1, which is, of course, cut. We're going to teach that to Paris right about here. Favourite music from Gen 2 games? Probably Azalea Town. Very nice piece of music is Azalea Town. Gonna have to do the loopy-loop here in the forest as we talk to the green-haired man staring at a tree. We get Headbutt, and the next time we menu, we are going to be getting rid of Tackle. Oh, least favourite. That's probably got to be the Dragon's Den. It's very repetitive. Oh, I forgot to put the rappel on. I'm just thinking about which pieces of music I'll refuse to use in the edits. And I never like using the Dragon's Den. I don't think it sounds that good. For that reason, I'm out. Yes. I really like Dark Cave. Welcome in, Sea Duke. How are you today? Let's take on Specsavers. And now it's time to catch Abra. We don't pulse the timer here, by the way, because this is a route change from our standard variant. I have forgotten to buy repels a couple of times and it's bitten me in the bum. And we're in Goldenrod. So we've taken the heal so that we can set our teleport spots back to Goldenrod. We'll grab the bicycle so that we can move quick, sharp, and in a hurry. Now let's get some stuff around Goldenrod. First thing we're going to do is get Kenya. So hashtag Team Kenya. And then we take the mail from Kenya. We swap Kenya with Rui. We swap Abra with Psyduck. And then we go north and try and avoid the spinners. We hit the spinners. Fantastic. To be fair now, we have a strong stab, 100% accurate move. And we have huge attack. We'll probably be getting the charcoal in our next sweep through. There are a million Pokédollars because that's clearly the going rate here in the Pokemon world. Let's get the Quick Claw. Going to be gluing that to our Granbull soon. And let's risk First of all, this Venonat, Fire Fang isn't a thing, but Fire Punch is. Let's risk this Raichu. Yeah, one shot. Glorious. Got to think about which trainers we take on. Because what we want to do is take on trainers with low physical defense in this run. Some ice cream? Hopefully it's some nice cream. Granbull has a glorious attack stat. Welcome in, Hikari. How are you today? Oh no, we're being attacked by a bra that flashed us. That flash failed. Doesn't matter if you lower our accuracy, we will kill you anyway. Alright, so we're now a Granbull. Let's chat with Floria, and let's make our way back to Goldenrod. I am doing very well, thank you. In a bit of a weird mood, probably because it's Friday. Added to your stockpile again? Sounds like a good idea. Yes, those bras had better stop flashing. It's rude, don't you know? Granbull with Outrage sounds a little... Actually, no, it's not got that much special. So it might not be as good as I first expect. And now it's time to take on Whitney. She's locked into rollout, that's what we needed. Level 24 acquired. And we have defeated Whitney in a very, very quick time. Playing badge in 1902. TM45, which is a tract, which I was thinking about running a female one, but then I thought, no, we definitely need... Yes, we are a male one. We definitely need all the attack DVs we can get. We've got the squirty bottle now, and we've been hit by this bloody picnicker. Kim, get in the bin. We are out of headbutts now, we must remember that. No, we don't want to take on the juggler, thank you. The Johto gym leaders just want to build the drama, they want to build the suspense. We have the Quick Claw in our bag. Good afternoon, Jack. We just don't need to put the Quick Claw on quite yet. And I'm going to save from unnecessary menuing. I think I got it. I'm 90% sure I got it. Yes, we did. It's always good to mention if I've gone past something that I've said I'm going to get. It's always good to mention it, just in case I did forget. Sudowoodo did just yeet itself into the sky. I've wrapped it in some bubble wrap, Seth, so it shouldn't put a hole in our bag this time. Last time, though, had some stuff fall out at Lance, and he stole it from us. The absolute thief. And now we have Surf. Take another heal. And we'll go west, where life apparently is peaceful. Headbutt a Wooper into next week. Lance keeps getting away with it because he is in the Pokemon League's pockets, that's for sure. Lance is shameless. Almost as shameless as Jasmine. Normally Return starts to outshine Headbutt at around about the radio tower. It depends on your vitamin usage and whether you've had a good haircut or not. Raw, no thank you. Get the minceberry here. Get the nuggets. The run is going very well, thank you, Metal Hammer. We're now going to go and reunite the married couple, Derek and Ruth. They've been having some issues, but let's get them back together. So now they're very happily looking at the mill tank. She'll only battle you at night for some reason. Raw has helped in a single run as far as I can tell. There is one run, the Arcanine run, where I made good use of Raw. Against the Reds setting up Blastoise. Happy Friday, John. I hope your rental car comes very quickly for you. Right, let's get 21 Super Repels. And how are we doing for Super Potions? Let's get 6 of them. Don't go into the Pokemon Center. Instead, we're going to get Strength. So, what are we doing here? We are teaching Strength to Winthrop. We're teaching Strength to Psyduck. Teaching Surf to Psyduck as well. We're teaching Mudslap to Winthrop. In place of Tail Whip. And we are equipping the Quick Claw onto Winthrop. Moving that up to there. Right, that's pretty much everything. You're going on vacation later, Metal Hammer. I hope you're going somewhere nice. Strength is a strong stab move and will see us fit until return. Strength being base 80 power. You can't turn that down, really. You're travelling right now? I hope you're travelling somewhere nice. Oh, you're going to a wedding next week. Well, congratulations to the happy couple. Yeah, we'll be going to the Move Deleter in Blackthorn and replacing Strength with Return. Possibly replacing Headbutt with Return, depends on how the run goes. Get the Ether there. Let's get this Super Repel. And let's have a little chat with Jasmine. Rare candy acquired. Let's now dig out of here. And we are going to go all the way back to Ecruteak. So we didn't go into the Pokemon Center at Olivine City so that we could go here to Ecruteak. I'm very glad you like the overlay, Austin. A lot of hard work and effort has gone into it, so it's very much appreciated that you like it. I try and keep all the information that I think people would need to do the runs alongside me on screen, without overloading with information. Well, that was an easy Rival 3, wasn't it? Easy enough for me to go straight into the gym. Mudslap should be good against the Ghastly, maybe question mark, hoping so, because I'm going to be using it regardless. The ping, he had Zing. And we always like to take on the optionals in this gym when we run a normal type because they're very much free. It's a nice bit of special stat experience. Because stat experience in Gen 2, there is nothing for special defense as a stat experience. Therefore, if you get stat experience in special attack, like these Ghastlies, you're boosting your special defense at the same time. The one thing I prefer about Gen 2 over anything else in later generations is the way stat experience is handled. I love being able to max out every single stat. Probably won't outspeed Gengar. Hypnosis missed twice in a row. Absolutely perfect. So Morty got defeated in 27-37. TM30 acquired. We can learn Shadow Ball. So we might be replacing... In fact, yes, we're going to replace Bite with Shadow Ball right about now. Become a purely physical attacker at this point. Bike Shop's giving us a little phone call. Honestly, with our special attack, Crunch wouldn't be as great as it should be. Gets a level 34 off Olivia there. And we're going straight over the open seas. Stick on a repel. Didn't get hit by the awkward spinner. Probably going to get an encounter here. Didn't. Perfect. Into the Pokemon Center we go. Alright, so we have our trickiest maybe question mark gym coming up in Chuck's fighting gym, because of course we do have the type disadvantage over them. We've learned Shadow Ball. Gonna try Headbutt first of all. Yep, Headbutt is more than strong enough. Look at our in-battle attack, it's ludicrous. Which is why we're running purely physical attacks. 115 physical attack. We're one-shotting everything. This is glorious. One-shot the Primate, perfect. Makes me feel overconfident for this battle. Let's see if we can get through it without a reset. That would require an awful lot of complex coding, Kanbei, but it's something I can look into. It's not something I'd be able to do myself. Because we would have to find a list of every single Pokemon Center and its ID and game hook. Although, leave it with me. We'll see what we can do. It's about trying to find a happy medium for these base stats. Because I know a lot of people like seeing the base stats, a lot of other people like seeing the in-battle stats. Oh, goodness sake, I didn't mean to encounter this guy. Should be fine. It's a little bit of extra stat experience, isn't it? Dip our head in the Pokemon Center there, so we get our teleport spot all confirmed. Take the quick route up to the Lake of Rage this time. Get the field restore. Don't headbutt the tree, we don't need any level 10 encounters, thank you very much. Grab the rare candy. Because we're running low PP moves, we'll also get the elixir. And we're going to be doing full Lake of Rage here because we learned Detect, so it's always nice to pick this one up when it's pretty much on our doorstep compared to going into Kanto's Celadon department store to get the Detect TM there. Now we're getting Hidden Power Dark just in case we need Dark special coverage. We shouldn't, but this is very much a safety strat. When will I be doing a run with a known? I have done one in my own time and it didn't get across the line. We were level 123, I think, when we beat Red. Thank you, Felix. That's very kind of you to say. I'll be using... Oh, for goodness sake, I forgot to speak to Lance. See, I can't stand Lance. Yes, 123. We modified the ROM to let us go over a level 100 to see exactly what level we can do it in. Now, even though Ghost is super effective, we're not going to be using our Ghost-type moves against here. Against the Psychic types here, because we get an extra bit of text. Typing on the bus is hard. Typing anywhere is hard, to be fair. At level 123 we did get through. That was with Hidden Power Ice. I'm currently actively routing a Hidden Power Rock run with Unknown. And we can see how that goes. In theory, it should be doable. In practice, not so much because of Bruno and Jasmine. If we can get through Bruno and Jasmine, it should be very viable. I was always envious of those people who can touch type. That's not 100% accurate with a vision. We are in the fast experience group. We lose a lot of stats to become budget Ursaring, but we level up quicker. We can't get a Hidden Power normal, unfortunately. I know, it makes no sense that we can't get a Hidden Power normal. But yeah, Granbull is ostensibly budget Ursaring in a lot of ways. With Karen, we got through relatively quickly with Hidden Power Ice. We were like level 66, I think. All depends on the Houndoom luck. Houndoom's bottom teeth also make no sense. Oh, for goodness sake. Knew there was something I forgot. I was too busy focused on that friggin' protein. Granbull's bottom teeth also make no sense because it's got skin on them. How disgusting is that? There we go, back in sync now. That was player error. And we pause the timer for player error because it's an unfair reflection of the Pokémon if we don't. Odd-shaped lips? We're not talking about Jinx here, Sombrero Pharaoh. Who decided this monstrosity of a dog is fairy? I have no idea. There's a community post over on my channel page, youtube.com/squidgy. If you select your HM Friend team there, in the next batch update of HM Friends, I shall put your name on the correct team. So you get to choose your team. It's just up to me to put you on the list for the correct team. Oh, Mr. Mime is creepy, isn't it? It's pink is fairy. Makes sense to me. Team Bra for you. Oh, let's not talk about that person, please. Let's move very quickly on from that with a vision. Team Abra. Right, this will be a very good test of Winthrop here. We one-shot Cloyster. Galeria, Mr. Mime, I cannot stand it. Took Jinx's unique type combination away. We one-shot Cloyster, and with Cloyster's huge physical defense, that gives me a lot of confidence. So we took on that extra battle just for testing purposes, really. I knew that had to be a damage range there. Glacier Imagine, 37-17. Right, so let's now take a little trip over to Violet City. While we're here, we're going to take the 10-second time loss and do early sprout. Mostly so I don't forget it and lose time in the Kanto section. Whenever I'm on stream, I'll probably use safer strats. So we get a little bit of time loss from the cutscene of the rival. There are 4 choices for the HM Friends teams, and if you'd like to join the HM Friends, the link is in the description, or you can type !HM Friends. Now we need to reorder these moves into something sensible. And dig out of there. Clowns are scary, I completely agree. Azalea Town is next, where we are going to start off by getting the charcoal. And even though we're slow, we are going to get the King's Rock as well. And just a reminder that after the next badge, we're taking our first break on the stream. Generally, the reason I fight that first unavoidable sage, or first avoidable sage, is because he hits me. If he makes contact with me, I will fight him. But I do try and avoid most of them, unless I'm just running on pure muscle memory. But that's not backseating at all, that's a perfectly valid question. Most of the time, it's just not intentional. Right, so let's go to floor number 4 first of all. And we can sell our 3 nuggets. Sell that tiny mushroom. What don't we need out of here? Probably not Rock Smash. No Icy Wind. No Attract, no Fury Cutter. Will I be watching Eurovision tomorrow? Of course I will be. Six proteins, thank you very much. And now what we need to do is get return. And we will buy, let's have a look at what punches we can learn. So we will get 2 fire punches, 2 ice punches, and we will teach a fire punch over Mud Slap. Mud Slap really is not a serviceable move anymore. We can leave here. Finland is in the finals, and I think we'll do very, very well. Bear Grylls, welcome to you. How are you today? Up to the top of Olivine City we go. It's time to take on Jasmine. So Jasmine has now returned to the gym. Mother's Day was back in March here in the UK. Yes, Eurovision is a Europe-wide, and Australia for some reason, singing contest. Get the Hidden Hyper, get the TM34, which is swagger as well. Very rare that I pick up swagger, but that's the better way to get swagger. Without revealing too much about my personal life, I'm not in contact with my mother, so even on UK Mother's Day, I don't... Jesus. Jesus. I don't do anything for Mother's Day at all. That was quick. That was very quick. And with that, we have our first 7 badges. So we're going to pause the timer at 43:05. I'm going to go and walk in the fridge for a little bit because it's very, very warm in here. Completely disagree with that metal hammer. Very much hard disagree. We will be back in a few minutes' time. We are back. Thank you for waiting. It's very, very warm, isn't it? Took the opportunity to have a couple of minutes in front of the fan. Made no difference whatsoever. Foolish decision, really. And D1, I've just seen your cat picture. It's so adorable. Welcome in, Malik. Never apologise for being late. We've restarted the timer. It's 43 minutes and 5 seconds, and we're doing Radio Tower. Now, that was a misplay because I had Fire Punch in the very top slot. We have boosted our attack as quickly as possible. You've joined us at the 7 badge mark, Malik. So we are just going through a Radio Tower. Calypso is a very good kitty. Our kitty's been well behaved the last couple of days as well. Been a bit of a fuss pot as normal, but when aren't cats? And we do have a poll up today as well. Should I try the Ironmon challenge? I am very well, thank you, albeit very, very warm today. I forgot to avoid that spinner. Not that spinner, that's optional, but it's fine. He's only got a Weezing, and Weezing is no match for our strength. Now we'll punch these Magnemite in the mouth. And the main reason we picked up the charcoal is in case we need a little bit of extra money later. Ironmon Kaizo is very, very much insane. It's a very difficult challenge. Swampert, probably because in Generation 2 Swampert would do the best when we do get round to backporting those. Just because you only have one weakness at 4 times to grass and you learn Ice Punch to cover the grass type weakness. As much as I wish we can dig out of here, we can't. Rival 2 will be tricky, but no trickier than any other Rival 2 with one of your starter-type Pokemon. We're going to take the heal because my muscle memory took us there anyway. Get back on the bike now, and we'll do these 2 mandatory in the underground. Best of luck for your shiny Gyarados in the outbreak. What are people's opinions on shiny hunting? Do you love it, do you hate it, or are you indifferent? Let me know, because shiny hunting is something I want to do on my birthday. Why am I digging? That is the misplay there. Let's rewind time there. See, I'm getting distracted thinking of my birthday because I get cake. You find it boring? Gotta be honest, it isn't the most invigorating thing. But when you're planning on doing 3 or 4 runs in a day, it's a nice palate cleanser. I very much do shiny hunting to wind down. So after this run, I'll probably go on to Scarlet and Violet in my own time, catch a couple of shinies, and then probably go on to Fall Guys, knowing me. It's a new season. And I am a sucker for platformer games. Oh, it's a YouTube video, I'd never do shiny hunting. Headbutt should be fine for the rest of this. How's your rib, Malik? I hope it's recovering well. Ideal mon to Ironmon, that's a very good question. Ooh, probably something like a Milotic. I remember when you found that Venomoth. At least it's going in the right direction for you there. Now we're going to pick up the Sleep Talk TM, even though Sleep Talk for us is banned until we've exhausted every single other option. It is nice to have it in our back pocket. You've started back at work again. I'm very glad about that, Malik. I could never shiny hunt in somewhere like the Great Marsh. It would terrify me. I'm not 100% sure if we're doing 2 runs today. It depends on how Granbull goes at red and how my energy levels are. I've been feeling particularly drained the last 3 or 4 weeks, so I'm having to pace myself. I tell you what, Ashley, at the end of this run, remind me and we'll check the decks to see just how many Pokemon we've seen. Because that is quite fascinating to know. Welcome in, Ichigoats. How are you today? I hope work went very well for you. Let's get the pink bow. We're getting Sunny Day, because that is part of a relatively weird red strat that we might end up having to use. The leak is being fixed on Monday. I am busy this weekend, so Monday was the first day where it was mutually convenient for everybody. Which probably means I'll have to take Monday's stream off, but that's fine because we're doing the huge stream on Tuesday. It's my birthday on Tuesday, and so for the birthday stream we're doing a lot of runs. It's going to be a bit of a marathon. I'm always smiling, you know that, Malik. Why wouldn't I be smiling when I'm with the lovely people here in the chat? It's very fortuitous where the leak has happened. It's over literally nothing but carpet. For those of you in my Discord, you've seen the hole in the ceiling. It's not fun. Not 100% sure if we're doing another run today. I don't have anything prepped at the moment. However, I can have a cheeky little look through after we've seen how well Granbull does at red. Granbull doesn't have the most consistent red fight in the world. So I didn't want to pre-plan a second run in case Granbull has a very nasty time at red. You can only watch the Elite Four, you're so tired? Well, get some rest. Rest is very, very important. Let's get the iron. We're not going to get the protein because we don't need it. However, we will get the PP up. Into the PMC we go. Let's get 5 of those. 11 max repels. And we're going to say goodbye to strength. If I can ever bloody menu this correctly. There we go. Just got to press the right buttons in the right order. It's simple, really. Not for me today, though. So we're running Headbutt Return at the moment. Headbutt because of the chance of flinch. Return because it's a very strong stab move. That's a very good sign that we one-shot that Seadra. Takedown, no thank you. We have a much better stab move without the punishment of takedown. Cody's down, and let's try with our litmus testicle trainer, Mike. Easy one shot. Slowking run, not in my plans at the moment. Although never say never. I quite like doing runs quite spontaneously. Slowbro will be run alongside Slowking. Not necessarily a versus. The up button is working fine at the moment. It was out of stock when I checked for that controller. Although I took it apart and gave it a good old clean. It seems to have done the trick. And we get Clair's badge in a time of 56 minutes and 15 seconds. Not going to bother with the third max elixir this time. Do a little bit of inventory management next time we menu. Because goodness me, we need it. Under an hour for Clair is really good. So we're going to pause the timer to sort out the inventory here. Those of you who are regulars to the channel know how dyslexic I am and how long this takes. It's never consistent, which is why we pause the timer for this. Ether, Max Ether, Elixir. Max Elixir, that's what we want there. Take the Pro's Cure Berry down there. Max Repels under Super Repels. Full Heals there. Full Restore up to there for now. Get rid of the iron. Max potions there. Is this looking sensible? Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows? Right, inventory management all complete. we're good to go. And thank you for your patience with the inventory management. One-shotting that Sandslash is a very good sign. I mean, we have nearly 200 in-battle attack at this point. I only watched the anime up to about Johto as well. I tried a bit with the Gen 6 anime, but didn't get into it. Boo for no red water snake. Yes, SMTV Live. Wonky Donkey. What a good show that was back in the day. Now, we don't learn Earthquake, which is a little bit frustrating. Challenge Ants, Challenge Ant. Thank you for the 1 month Kanbei. Do you remember when they turned it into Brian's brain? Oh, they were the dark days of SMTV, that's for sure. And the rival put up absolutely no resistance at all there. And we're through to the Pokémon League. And so we say thank you to Kenya, to Abra, to Psyduck, to Paris, and to all of you lovely HM friends with the green names in the chat. We're going to buy our 4 full restores. We'll either need them or we won't. And now let's take a look at our stats in big before we go into the league. We are level 57 with 203 HP. We're holding the Minceberry with Return, Fire Punch, Shadow Ball, and Headbutt. 184 in attack, 127 in defense, 109 in the specials, and 92 in speed. Have a lovely time on your dates, Bear Grylls. I do remember Dick and Dom in the bungalow. We one-shot the Slowbro. Welcome in, Pilko. How are you today? Never apologise for being late. The reason we've kept Fire Punch this long is for this specific battle. I'm considering Makago as my mascot. I used the wrong move there, and he minimalized. Oh dear. Well, this battle has suddenly gone out of control. But we regained control of it, only lost a couple of seconds there. And now it's Bruno. I meant to put on the Quick Claw for this. I forgot. Do you remember when Cartoon Network used to timeshare with TNT? So Cartoon Network would shut down at 9. And then it'd be like on Friday nights, it'd be going straight into the WCW wrestling. Goodbye, Umbreon. It's very nice to be able to one-shot that Umbreon. We sure showed Karen what for there. Alright, let's try Lance. We one-shot Dragonite. Is there anything that can stop us? Charizard can't. Are we going to one-shot the level 50? We are! Perfect Lance battle, all things considered. 104.37. I don't think we have Memorial Day as such. We have Remembrance Sunday over in November. And our league time is 104.53. Let's carry on. Thank you, Sora Donald Goofy, for the $2 super chat. We will try our best at red. Hopefully, we'll get through quite quickly. Although we do have the issue of being very slow. We're now going to say welcome back to Kenya, to Abra, to Psyduck, and to Paris. All been a great help and had a lovely bit of rest. But we've got places to go, people to see. First thing we're going to do is go over to Mount Mortar. Thank you for popping in, Malik. I hope you get a lovely bit of rest. Getting TM36 there, which is, of course, Sludge Bomb. Just in case we need some poison-type coverage. Get the next rare candy. Dig our way out of here. Take a teleport back to Olivine. Wrong door. A little bit like Knock Knock in Takeshi's Castle. We chat to the little lost girl, reunites her with her grandpa, get the metal coat, and now we've got to get out of here. You can teleport as soon as you get off the boat. Something we've been doing for a while here. And the first thing we do in Kanto is the last thing we do in Johto. We're getting another rare candy, this time for the chairman of the Pokemon Fan Club. Dip our head in Saffron Pokemon Center there. Thank you to James for joining a Pokeball member. Getting cursed, hopefully we don't need it. Get the PP up. And make our way onwards into Erica's gym. I forgot to split at Lance. Oh dear. Well, I forgot to split somewhere. I'll get those splits sorted for any kind of VOD for this. Or any kind of spreadsheet action. So you've been thinking, Peter, perhaps too much about this, and the Gen 2 level curve makes a lot of sense from the perspective of like most people in the world aren't on a Pokemon League adventure. That is very true. I want to know where Lance got his Aerodactyl from. Rainbow Badge in 109.43. I'd assume that gym leaders do adjust their teams, and maybe the Cantonian gym leaders just have a team for all Johto trainers. I know of the trainer Birdkeeper, Dennis, yes. He's the worst of the two to battle if you're going for the Swagger TM. I'm doing very well, thank you, James. How are you? And thank you for renewing your membership. Means we get to say thank you to you up in lights in the alert. And if anybody else would like to join James, type !HM friends. And there you'll be able to find out how to join. The thing is, with someone like Birdkeeper Dennis, that's not my thing. It's like the Venomoth. It's not my joke, it's not my bit. So I'm not going to focus on it. Because that would be unfair on my viewers and it'd be unfair on Scott. They are probably referencing me. If they're talking about the liar with the flyers. It's like I wouldn't go into Scott's stream or anybody else who streams Gen 2 and start saying things like, oh, you're at the liar with the flyers. Because then that's shifting focus away from what they're doing. Pidgeotto going, Pidgey, oh no, I fainted. Lie with the Friars is good. What's bed? I wish I knew what bed was. Specifically wanted to see how Ice Punch does against this Rhyhorn here. Dennis is one of the worst trainers you can fight in a solo run. He wastes your time. You're better off taking the southern route in the Lighthouse to get the Swagger TM. Surf to assert dominance over Misty. Oh no, we're not on food again, are we? Critical hit on the Lapras. And we have the Cascade badge. I've not eaten in like 12 hours either, Joanna. Don't worry, you're not on your own there. We've got the Expin card to Expin our radio. Good morning, Moldy. How are you today? I'm starting to get a little bit peckish. Definitely couldn't go for a full meal about now, but I am a little bit hungry. Ooh, a sausage sandwich sounds like a very good idea. Especially if it's on brown bread. I meant to put on Fire Punch for this battle. Wouldn't have mattered anyway. Jeez. You've got pizza soon, Gemma. Enjoy your pizza. Thunder Badge. I'd have gone for brown bread myself, but the rest sounds very nice. You know what? Let's see if we can one-shot this Snorlax. We can! Hit him with a Thunderbolt. Ooh, how is Infinite Fusion going? I am not too bad at all, thank you, Moldy. Little bit warm today, but we make do with what we've got. As soon as stream's over, the fan's going on me. Good morning, Relith. How are you today? A crow just landed near your window. Oh no! Free drill hits us every single time. Who's a lucky fan? Oh, I wish I had a lucky fan near me. Just someone to chat with and hang out, really. Oh, that monstrosity. Oh, that can get in the bin. I know exactly what you're on about there, Moldy. Let's dip our heads in Viridian Pokemon Center. We'll stick on a Max Repel here. Get on the bike, hug the right. Then we hug the left. Chat with Blue to trigger his battle later. Gets the rare candy. And we're on our way to Blaine. That Magago's swearing at us. Not have that on our family-friendly channel, thank you very much. Yes, we beat up the bumhead fire duck. And now it's time for everyone's favourite pushover, Janine. "41 seconds for Janine. One more gym leader to go." Well, we're not quite on Kangaskhan pace. We're still on a very, very good pace. I couldn't see the wall lines either. Zero resets so far. We've had a very good run up to now. We've got 257 effective in-battle attack at the moment. That's a very good question, Peter. Something I'm going to have to think about. But I'm definitely going to have a think about that. I'll open up a discussion about that on Discord. !Discord if you wish to join the Discord server. So that's a very fascinating question. But now we've only got one more challenge left to go. Going to stick on a repel. Going to full restore. We're going to use our final max elixir. And we're going to make our way over to Mount Silver. Thank you, Peter, for the Discord link. Dip our head in the Pokemon Center to get the teleport spot back. Grab our final rare candy. Put the rare candies up to the top. Teleports back. And now here is where we tense up. We've got nothing really too great for red. If I could design a Pokemon region, and what would I base it off? Ooh. Probably another islandy region. Maybe someone like Denmark. Our issue here is our speed. If I was a Pokemon, I'd be a Snorlax. So there's our first reset. Oh, Indonesia's a very good shout. We're looking either for Quick Claw procs, or we are looking for Charm fails. We got the Spadef drop straight away there. Absolutely ridiculous. Tried a single ice punch there. Was hoping to get a freeze off. You know what, instead, we're going to put on the lefties. Gemma Barnes, thank you so much for the £2 super chat. You really didn't have to, and thank you for the birthday wishes. My birthday is coming up on a Tuesday. We're doing a big old stream to celebrate. And in fact, while we're here, let's start dumping in some rare candies. At least if they made one in Antarctica, ice types would be more prevalent. Charm failed, that gives us a chance. Reflect is what we didn't want to see there. Because that means we're going to have to try and get a freeze off on the Snorlax. Just like that. And thank you, Kanbei, for the £2 super chat as well. Oh, God. And yes, that was inevitable there. Let's go up another 3 levels. I see a win condition, though. That was the one time I didn't want to create. I wanted to rebuild some HP. Argentina's a good shout. Very good shout. We'll take being thundered. Let's just go all the way up to level 81. 1950s Unova would be very interesting. Try resetting the seed there. We got another flaming special defense drop. Absolutely ridiculous. Bloody hell, Pikachu, just let me get through without being charmed. Thank you. Yes, before Red we were at 0 resets. We're just having a bit of a mare of it at Red. We did not want to see Sunny Day there. We're in with a chance. Not a high chance, but a chance. 7. We're through. Oh! I was not expecting the win then. I honestly was not expecting the win. I was thinking of weird strats we could have done to get through, but we don't need to. We have beaten it in a time of 1:26.48. Which is a very, very good time indeed. Let's get off this. And let's play some end credits. I'm just generating the leaderboard as we speak. So please do bear with a hot second. I will be checking the decks, actually. Thank you for reminding me. Alright, so let's have a look at our leaderboard, shall we? We're not on page 1. That much is for sure. That is because, if I can do this correctly... Where is it? I've lost it. It's all going wrong. We are on page 1 in 4th place. We were 7 seconds behind Mewtwo. 7 bloody seconds behind Mewtwo. What a run Granbull had. 126.48. I remember the reign of the giraffe too. We are better than Ursaring by quite a distance as well. I think I need to reroute Ursaring and try and get a better run going for it. I am very impressed with that run. We're just behind Mewtwo off the podium. That's like one optional battle, or one better bit of red luck. But now there are a couple of things we need to do. The fast level up group did help us immensely. We saw 149 Pokemon over the course of this run. These are the Pokemon we saw. So we can see some big gaps. And Granbull is, on our streams, the best non-legendary or non-Hoennian Pokemon. You're absolutely correct. I don't know too much about Celebi. I'm going in relatively in the dark. So I don't want to know much at all about it. But we have to, of course, return Kenya. So thank you, Kenya. It has been a pleasure working with you over the last 2 hours. But you've got to go home. You've got family to see. Our rappel's worn off. We'll save in Violet City's Pokemon Center as we always do. And I think with that, we are going to be done. I don't really have the energy to do another run today, unfortunately. One thing I will do, though, is very quickly show you a little preview of the Ironmon challenge. It doesn't matter which Pokemon you put the mail on, it will always run the same. So I'm hoping that very quickly before we do leave, I can show you how the Ironmon challenge is going to work. Because this is something we'll be doing on our next stream, which is going to be Tuesday. My big birthday stream will do a little bit of Ironmon. I just need to remember how to get it all set up. I mean, it's a nice thing for them to be able to fly Kenya here, there, and everywhere. So if we go onto this screen here, you can see this is going to be the Ironmon overlay. So we're going to be running this on Tuesday. And what we should be able to do is, you can see from here, we will have 3 randomized Pokemon. And it will be up to you lovely people in the chat to decide which one we do. And every time we reset, we get 3 different Pokemon. But with that, we are done. So I'm going to see you all on Tuesday for the big birthday stream. Thank you once again to everyone for popping in today. I also especially want to say a big thank you to Gemma Barnes for the super chat, Sakambe for the super chat, for James for rejoining at Pokeball tier, for Sora Donald Goofy for the $2 super chat, and for Kambe at renewing the membership. It's been a pleasure as always. I shall see you all on Tuesday. Have a great weekend. Have a lovely, lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you very soon.